Hey there, everybody. Welcome on back to Underhill Valley by Mr. NBCMASTERDAD. How you guys doing? Hey there, Viking. How's it going, bud? Alright, so let's get into the game and see what's going on, eh? Hey, all peace. How you doing? Alright, let me just turn that up a bit. And check if maybe shout sounds are okay. Yep, good. Hey there, Aussie Kanga. How's it going, bud? Had a bit of an update earlier, so need to keep an eye on my sounds, but everything seems to be sounding good at the minute. So, as is, doing great. Yeah, not too bad, thanks. A bit tired today. Not sure why. It's been one of those days. Just seems to have been a little bit. Oh God, type thing. But yeah, apart from that, I'm just gonna chill out, relax, and take it easy for the next few hours. So just working on some contracts at the minute. Obviously, this field is now actually finished. Obviously, I'm just gonna wait for the hired helper to finish doing this, and then obviously I'm gonna move on to the next field next door. Hopefully, if the contract is there. So whatever comes out of this field now is going to be for me, so it's kind of nice. But let's have a little quick look actually. What field number was that next door? 18, I believe that is. So let's just have a little look. Do we have an 18 refresh? Come on, give me an 18. Give me an 18. Right, so that one's complete. Which one? 37? Where's 37? Did I not finish that one? Let me see. Let me see something. Where's 37? I've been doing some small fields here and there for like sugar beet as well, and yeah, I think I forgot to collect that one, so that's collected. If it's going to allow me to collect. No, what's going on? Oh, interesting. Might have a bit of a bug on that one. Okay. All good here now that the power is back on. Oh right, I did hear that you were having some power issues there, Aussie Kanga. And obviously Mr. Viking is doing awesome. Billy and yourself, yeah, not too bad. Obviously, oh yeah, I had a look at that what you sent me, and that's not bad actually. I kind of like it. I really do. Let's see, 36. Obviously, one of the big things I'm trying to do is find similar contracts that are going to give me something half decent. Um, but also, I've actually gone in.
Billy is a nuisance. He will be gone in 2 weeks. I apologize for this inconvenience.
No chance. I've actually gone in because I really got annoyed the other day with the contract prices being so low and getting nothing out of it. And obviously, thank you there, Oppies, for that. Billy is a nuisance. Oh, jeez, peeps. You're determined to get me today, ain't you? Oh. And thank you very much for that screamer as well. So what I'm trying to do is, well, basically what I've done, I'll explain it, is obviously where I was really unhappy with the prices I was getting for the contracts, I've actually gone in and slightly adjusted how much is needed to be sold for each of the contracts, so it leaves a little bit left for me, basically, because that's what it is for it's what it should be, basically, in my book. You should be able to finish the contract and still have a little bit left over from the field that you could either sell yourself or keep it and use it yourself. So that's what I've just done. I've just a little bit, not too much. Twiddle those figures. And obviously, you can do it yourself if you find that you're doing contracts and they're just not really worth it anymore. In your save game folder, there is an XML called missions, and that actually has all your contract missions in there. And what you can do is go into it and actually just tweak those numbers so it makes it a little bit more beneficial, shall we say. So that's what I've basically done. So obviously, like this field for instance, I've had so far 4 bales off of it. 3 went into the Silver Run market just over in the distance there, and that completed the contract. So obviously that 4th one at the top there is the one I'm going to have myself. Obviously I'm not going to have enough probably to get out this bale, but what I can do is get that onto the next field which is going to be that cotton field right there in a minute. So you just need to wait for this guy to finish off before
Hello there.
accepting it and getting on with it. Great, I'll keep working on it. I'm off work for the next 5 days. Oh, nice one, Viking. Cool. So obviously, Viking is working on some sort of information cards for you guys regarding like the labour, the support, the productions, and everything. So hopefully, you'll be able to get some of you guys who are just starting out a little something there to help you guys out. And Farm Max, thank you very much for the Obi-Wan Kenobi saying hello there. And hello there, Mr.
Hello there.
Dashnet. How are you doing, sir?
Good. How are you doing?
Not too bad.
You looking for a project, are you?
Looking for... I've got tons of projects on the go at the minute. Depends on what you're after.
It depends on what I'm after, he says.
And Big
Um,
Dan Farms, thank you very much for that follow. Much appreciated. And how you doing, bud? Let me do a shout out for Mr. Dashnet. And while I'm thinking about it, obviously make sure to follow Mr. Dashnet. He will be streaming later, hopefully, if his sounds and everything are working properly. But from the sounds of it, it's good this end anyway. And obviously Mr. Viking Shooting,
yes,
make sure to catch him as
I
well.
actually yesterday I did get the sounds fixed. I figured out how that. Boy, that was a pain in the butt.
You're very welcome there,
But
Viking.
more importantly, after the driver update yesterday, I did not have any internet issues, which was a good
Interesting.
thing. Well, it was something with Streamlabs and the video driver. It actually before the stream yesterday popped up with an error saying that one of my NVIDIA, that what crash screen comes up or whatever,
Yeah.
and it was an NVIDIA
Hmm.
uh thing that crashed. So I updated the video drivers and everything worked okay yesterday.
Oh, that's okay then. That's an interesting one. Now, just a quick one, guys. For anyone who played on this map, have you had any issues with the contracts, especially on field 37? Just out of curiosity, because obviously I'm getting a error for running Lua method mouse event when trying to accept it or collect it, should say. Now, I know I've seen one or two other people have had a similar one with. I'm pretty sure it's the same field, to be honest. Not sure what's going on there. Oh, yeah, that's a funky old one. Harvest mission attempting to index through index a nil value information AD user data vehicle save data for one user. I've not seen that before. Field job harvest mission attempted to. Yeah, never seen that personally, but on my save game, but I've seen others. Doing good. Just started streaming myself, but I stream just for fun. Get the falls. So just a little tip for that. It's best not to advertise your stream like Viking says in other streams. Obviously, if you do need any help, you're more than welcome. More than welcome to help. But it'd be better if you sent maybe the streamer a whisper just to say that you're a streamer as well. Any chance of some help, and maybe we can help you out there, bud. But yeah, just to let you know, most people would probably ban you just for saying that first sentence. But yeah. And how you doing there, Martin Mail? Uh, red text. I know. I'm gonna just reload quickly because I got a feeling that that mission I did yesterday is a bit bugged. So let me do this, save. The screen will go black for a moment and then we'll get back into it. But obviously, hopefully you guys are all having fun so far. Obviously it is Wednesday once again. And what project were you thinking anyway? Oh, wrong one.
Maybe I won't tell you. You got enough to do right now.
uh,
When you're ready, I'll give it to you.
yeah.
See how I am? Hold on.
Yeah, that's
I gotta
fine, bud.
clean.
No, yeah, just be very, very careful what you say in some people's chats. Obviously, I don't mind you mentioning that you just started to stream and stuff like that. That's fine. But I know in a lot of channels they will ban you straight away without hesitation. So yeah, just bear that in mind. But yeah, you're more than welcome to stick around. If you want any help, you're more than welcome to. Obviously, I've only been streaming personally just over a year. I think I'm doing okay, I suppose. There's a few people obviously in chat like Viking streaming. He streams. I think Aussie Kanga does from time to time. Obviously, Mr. Dajnet, who's in chat with us at the minute, he's been streaming a long time. But obviously, if you want any hints and tips or help, you're more than welcome to have them. Right, let's just do one last check because I've got a feeling that is that issue with that contract. And it's actually now disappeared. Dang it. But that's good. Okay, so we're on to field 15, so let's jump in my little case. There we go. Yeah, so I've temporarily leased this harvester just for doing these missions. I had about 3 or 4, I think it was, to do, so I thought I might as well just lease one for a little while, get it paid off once rather than doing it multiple times, and yeah. And obviously I will have hopefully that bale if it's not disappeared up the top there. Right, so let's get the hired helper on this, because this takes forever. I can just leave this guy to do his dues. There we go. Right, let's... Oh yeah, I wanted the map, didn't I? So, righty. There. Oh good, it's still there.
Ooh.
So that bale is now mine. Ha! Cool. I was kind of hoping I wouldn't have to go into obviously the missions and delete that one. But it looks like I did get the money for it, so that's fine. I don't mind that. That's the main thing. And there we go. And B in it. There we go. Alright here, so let's go drop this off at the main farm. And get that made into some fabric. Alright, so not a lot's actually changed since the other day. I've just been focusing on trying to get some contracts, trying to get some money and products in for myself. What I have done is actually up the days of the month to 2 days now. I think that first year doing 1 day is fine, but obviously where the more and more missions are coming through, it's yeah, getting a little bit tight on time. So I thought I'd jump up to 2 days and give me a little bit extra time. How you doing there, T Miller? And obviously, like, if you're not following Mr. T Miller, make sure to click on his link, give him a follow. He is a big Farm Sim 22 streamer. Obviously, he is a member of the SGA as well. So make sure to check him when he's streaming. Tends to be in the mornings for us in the UK. I think it's really, really early in the mornings for the guys over in America. And how you doing there, Not So Grumpy?
Let me ask you a question.
You can ask. I don't know if I'll have an answer for it.
What project are you working on currently?
I've got
Here.
Heartlands, which
Right.
I'm nearly there with. I've also got obviously Cargill to finish off. I've got the building, but I just need to do all the XML and the i3D stuff. Um,
You look at cool.
Obviously, at some point I want to get those product storages sorted out for the orchards. Let's minimize that. Um, Peanut Factory, that's another one.
Okay. Well,
And
I'll put this out there. If you get a chance or don't, whoever gets there first can do it. I have a feeling you will, because I
and
got
also
so
the
many other
trailers as well,
things
that was the other
to
one.
do.
Yeah, okay, go on.
But
Hit me.
I'm exporting Alcoa as a mod. It just needs the XML written for it. It's already, everything's in place and everything's there, just needs
Okay, that's an easy one.
XML, and it's buildable now. So you're better at
Ooh.
doing the buildables. You may have
Buildable.
to go through the
Oh,
Viz group.
Fiddlesticks.
You may have to go through the Viz group and
Yeah.
make a few little things.
Okay, send it over, and
Yeah.
I'll do that once I've done Heartlands, because I should get that finished
So
today. Basically, what I'm
it's
doing at the minute is I'm just putting in the palette visuals and
right.
finishing off what's needed for the build side of things. Obviously, I've tested it; it builds fine. Showed it off obviously on Monday stream. But yeah, that wouldn't take too long to rush through. Obviously,
But
I've got
what I'm doing also is I'm loading everything
palettes.
I have that I've been using
Yep.
up to Dropbox for you too.
Okay. What am I
So you
missing?
know where I'm at. You can see everything as it is.
Yeah, I'm trying to shy away from Fort Knox, to be honest, there, Oppies. But I do know that Shy Wizard was hopefully going to try and do something with the sort of grassed areas. Don't know if he's actually done anything with it yet, but yeah, that's a big undertaking actually, all those doors and stuff, getting them all working again. But it should be relatively easy. Right, so there's that guy. But yeah, how you doing there, Not So Grumpy and T Miller? I'm not sure if you answered actually, but don't know. Anywho, let's see what else I've got going on. But yeah, I can do that later if you want. Nice. Well, it's really pain in the butt
What
actually at the minute. Is because when my daughter's off, she's hogging the computer more than I am. It's not good. But
I
yeah,
will say this,
I can
I
get her.
used the Pepsi factory and
Um,
copied and I duplicated some triggers and moved them around,
that
but
one. Okay.
everything should be close to the closest to what the Pepsi factory was, except because it had multiple triggers. I just changed this one takes bauxite, moved this one to the coal, this one over to the water, that type of thing,
All right. Yeah.
and all that, but
Yeah.
I don't have an XML for it
Um, oh, that should be easy enough to
yet.
sort out. Team are
It
doing
shouldn't be too hard.
good. Yeah.
Everything's there. It's not going to be placeable. It's going to be built into the map. That's why I'm also uploading it so you can get the latest
S-
links for everything
yeah.
that you
Yep.
might need. But
Uh, Obviously, I've still got Fort Knox here. I could always work on if need be for the doors and stuff. Um, if Shy Wizard's not going to do anything with that.
right.
Um, but yeah, obviously the main priorities I wanted to try and get is obviously the peanut factory and the feed factory, Cargill, because
Mm-hmm.
obviously that's ones Dave's been after. Obviously Heartland bread, that's the main one. But then obviously we've got
Heartland, Cargill,
Copper by Design, Dell.
Copper by Design, and Dell. Those are
Saying
the
that,
four.
obviously Alcoa, I've already got the pallets in the steel factory at the minute, so I just need to pull them out of there. Obviously that needs a
Right.
big update, so bit of an update. So yeah, fun
The
and games.
pallets will need to be added. Yeah, all that fun
Um,
stuff.
yep.
But I do have
Cultivator.
it, so it's gonna pre-place, and I got the. I wanted to get that. I exported it. I just didn't go through the XML because I got other things I could work on, and I know you could do that if.
Oh, cripes, yeah. Yeah, so I should get Heartland bread finished off tonight. I
And
can get that
because
sent
it's
off
all
to you.
multiple pieces, I figured we could make it buildable. You can mess with the Viz group any way you want it, to make
Okay.
it buildable easy,
Yeah,
and
that's easy enough.
just send it on back, and it'll be
Will the
dropped right
bank
into place.
truck come back to 22? It's actually in
Probably,
22 already, kind of, but it does need some work. Obviously, the biggest issue is with the UAL scripts. Obviously, it will pick up anything, any pallet. Hey there, Jers, by the way. So it needs basically it's kind of a limiter on what's going to be picking up.
and they don't have that ability, I don't think, do they?
I don't know, to be honest. Obviously, the only person that I really know who's messed around with the UAL is Surfing Cowboy. So whether he knows of anything or even because I know he speaks to Loki quite a bit as well. Where am I actually heading? Field 1. Okay. Um, Obviously, unless Loki can add something into the script that can limit it to one product, maybe. Yeah. Obviously, the other option is the... Oh, crap, what was that other one? A palette specialization, whatever it is. That other one that Big Daddy was using for a little while, wasn't he? There's always that option. Then it's having two autoload scripts going at the same time. Don't really want that. Might mention that to Surfing when he comes in later, if he does. See if he knows or if there's any way of having it added. Because obviously that's what we've done with the revamp script. We've asked Braven if there was any chance of having this feature and that feature, and within a day or less or a few hours it's in there and working. It's like, okay. But yeah. But yeah, at the minute obviously the things like the bank truck, the trash truck, and the rock trailer that we had back in the 19 are kinda in the air where they're going to be coming back and working the same way. Don't think it will be just the one I own, but the A palette auto load anyway. Yeah, that is the only issue, Viking. I know a lot of people are using both of them together and not had any issues, but there is that thing that may just throw completely out the window and cause a big issue with both of them having been in there. Right, so I want field 1, which should be up here, that little flashy one, so I can do that one myself for the minute. I have not yet Farmer Marks or anyone else. So, there's a few people, Mr. Dave, wondering whether they could have the product storage, the one for the orchards that I did. Obviously, I wanted to
I
clear it
don't
with you
care.
first of all.
I suppose so.
I
Sure,
suppose
why not?
so. Okay.
I haven't even seen it. So.
It's that green one that we tried doing the container transferring thing a while ago with Shy Wizard and all that, but couldn't get it to properly work. Bless him. So if you actually do !! storage in chat, guys, it'll give you the link for that product storage that T-Miller's got, obviously, and I've been showing off occasionally on my Wolf Creek save. I did actually get it kind of ready just in case. He said yes, so. Yeah, so that is basically the same version that me and Team Miller are both using. There we go. And Smokeless Joe 1982. Thank you very much for that follow. How you doing, bud? Welcome on in. Just to bear this in mind, for obviously Dave's next map, I am planning on creating a new storage for the orchard stuff. So I mentioned, we were sort of chatting about it the other, was it last week? I think it was. And kind of got an idea in my head. It's on my little list of things to do. But obviously that's going to be after at least the productions and stuff come out and are done. If someone sees Pompey's, he wanted it as well. Okay, I'll remember that one. Hopefully they'll be in later. Thought I hit the button if I had it. You probably did actually, but for some weird reason, Twitch has been having a funny 5 minutes recently, and those who've been following or having to refollow is kind of a pain. But yeah, welcome back in there, bud. Yes, so there we go. Actually, I don't know if I've even got it in here, to be honest. Let's see. But obviously, it will hold your orchard and greenhouse products as well, by the way. And should be under the PV storages. I don't know if I've actually got it in here. Probably not, because it's usually right at the beginning. No, I don't. Okay. But yeah. But obviously, if you got any issues with it, let me know as well, because I'd be interested to know. The message from Franken Groove. I probably... Oh, cripes, up there. Hi, oh. When I try to harvest root crops on this map... Hang on. Get an error run. Yeah, I just Funkin' Groove. I just literally had that a little while ago. Um, all I did is basically went out and back into the game, and it seemed to sort that out. It's kind of like it's almost not recognizing that the mission's complete and that you've clicked collect on that, so it's kind of a weird one there. And how's it there? How are you doing there, Chris? It's been a while since I've seen you around here, bud. Yeah, I literally had it, what, 10, 15 minutes ago with a... Actually, out of curiosity there, Funkin' Groove, what field was that off of? Was it like 37 by any chance? Because that's the one I had it, if you're still there. I've been out and back in several times, it's not... On 31, okay. Yeah, for some weird reason, obviously, I had it a little while ago, for field, I think it was 37, I'm pretty sure it was. And I just literally went out and back in during the stream there, and it seemed to clear it, which is very strange. I'm not sure. I have seen that happen with a few before. The other thing I would maybe say is to add whatever money it is that's owed to you. Maybe use like the Easy Dev tool. Then go into. Actually, let me go to desktop to show you. But I'd only recommend this as a last course thing. So go to my game or your documents, my games, Farm Sim 22. Go to your whatever save game you're in. Obviously, mine's is 5. And then scroll down.
Billy is a nuisance. He will be gone in 2 weeks. I apologize for this inconvenience.
It's not a contract you own the field, really. I have no idea then why that is. I was going to say if it's a mission, you can remove the mission from in there. That's a strange one. Can you send? Can you put a support ticket in on the SGA website? And Jesus. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Can you put a support ticket on the SGA website for NBCMASTERDAD and add it in your log file as well? And what I'll do after the stream is I'll have a little look to see if anything jumps out at me. And maybe there's something not quite right with the map. I don't know. Obviously, this is the first time I've had it. I've seen obviously 2 or 3 other people similar. That is strange. And obviously, T Miller and Jers, thank you very much for the jump scares. Unfortunately, I was actually looking at chat at the time. Oh, that is a weird one. Yeah, no matter what harvester I try to use, it won't work. That is very strange. Have you heard of anything like that, Dave?
What's that? I
Doing some
wasn't listening.
great. Doing some okay, so obviously doing some field work, root crop work. This is no matter what equipment anyone's used, or especially Funky Groove, whatever equipment he's using, he's getting error running Lua method update, data script utils fs density map util Lua, then it's 2886 in brackets. Attempt to index local disk a nil value. And that's,
Sounds to me like a mod conflict issue.
I would have said the same, but obviously I keep a very close eye on my mods, and I had something similar but on a contract. His is on a field he owns.
Yeah, but it sounds more like, yeah, I don't know. I've never seen it.
You think you had the
But then
same on
again,
Wolf Creek? Really? Hmm.
I think but it sounds to me like it's a possible mod issue, probably with like the more contracts mod. I don't know what mods he's using, but
Hmm.
it seems like it would be
Yeah,
something in a
possibly.
mod that would be throwing it off.
yeah, Funkin' Groove, if you can put a support ticket in, like I said, what I'll do is I'll have a look after the stream and see if we can figure something out. But yeah, something not quite right is definitely not going right on there. And obviously I've had it on here now, and I'm very cautious with what I add in. So, but yeah, the storage will work on any SGA map as long as you've got the orchards. And actually, to be honest, if you've got the mod pack 2, I think it is, with the orchards, it should work on any map with that. Oh, heck, oh, that's for mummy. It's that disc. Anywho, but yeah, obviously I will have a look afterwards and see what we can do. Field 36, let's accept that. Where's 36? Oh, it's going to be that field again. It seems to be this field that's constantly coming up. Another thing as well, for anyone using the lumberjack mod, I've got a question for you guys. Have you cut any trees down and removed the stumps with it, and then gone back a little later and had like ghost trees popping up? Because I know a few of you guys are running that mod, aren't you, at the minute? You have, yeah? Okay. Somebody messaged me last night. They basically cleared all these trees here with the lumberjack mod, and ended up with like most of the trees being like ghosts afterwards. So it's kind of freaky weird. Obviously, I've come through on a fresh save game. I didn't do it on here because I didn't want to break it. Cut them all down with the just the in-game chainsaw. Oh look, floating tree. Oops. Um, and yeah, I didn't get any ghosting with it. So it's kind of a weird one. So several times on PV, Uncharted Revisited. Nope. Hey Ali Bango, how you doing? It will be gone when... Seemingly when they've reloaded, they've still been there. Which is a strange thing. They've even tried taking out the lumberjack mod, put it back in, everything. And I was wondering if anybody else had the same... Yeah, it's kind of a weird one. During time we'll be lurking in the background. Okay, Viking. No worries, buddy. Right, so... I need another tractor. So let me grab you. BX. There we go. Yeah, it's a kind of a weird one. Yeah, obviously I haven't had any issues with ghosting yet on any of the maps in 22. Thankfully. But yeah, I hope Giants haven't broken something with the last updates. Yeah, it's worrying. But yeah, obviously Funkin' Groove, I'll have a look at that when I'm off stream as well. And if I do see something that's not quite right, I'll let you know. Otherwise, I'll speak to NBC about that and see if he can figure anything out. But I know Big Vito was having a big issue with loading his save game as well. He's actually ended up now restarting because it wouldn't load over 21%. It's kind of a pain on this map. Oh. Yay, so I've got even more work to do. Cool. Alcoa and... no, yeah, Alcoa next.
Almost there. Had to fix a couple things.
To be honest, I could have exported it myself because I've got the... yeah.
Yeah, but I got it all...
Mind you,
I put the fence around it today to make it buildable.
So, yeah.
And I exported it and put the textures into it. I have the Pepsi sign, so it just needs to... Oh! I guess I have to send a note with it.
Yeah.
There was... What products are going in? Everything is fine. I would increase the metal on it. Once I get it to load back in, I don't know why it's not loading in for me. Darn it. Where'd it go?
I could go back a couple of saves. Yeah, I think he's just had enough of it and then just decided to restart. Obviously, I've got his save game already, so well, the one he sent me. Even I tried to load it up this afternoon and it just kept crashing at like 20. I think it was actually 20%, which is very strange. It's not throwing off any errors or anything. So I have no idea what the heck's going on with that. Someone's going to play with all the same mods and have no issues, but a few maps, this map, Wolf Creek, West End, I've had issues with. It could be where that they're heavily modified as well. Their Funk and Groove. Oh, and I know that is it, oh, West End is, I'm going to say it's Kaz, but it's not Kaz. Pretty sure he heavily modifies his maps as well. But yeah, it's weird because I've not had, obviously until today, I've not had any of those errors or issues, which is very cool. I like it. Oh, dang it, I cannot back up with the crab. There we go.
It loaded in, it just didn't, it's not where it's supposed to be, it looks like. I'll have to check it out. What did
I didn't do it, it wasn't me. I moved nothing. Right, what was I going to do? Oh, you're mowing, isn't it? Alright. But yeah, we'll have a look and see if we can figure something out for you there, Funk and Groove. Right, so let's drop you there. Detach. Oh, stupid thing. There. Obviously, Mr. T. Miller, you've got some work to do as well. Your mods onto the SGA website. Obviously, if you want to start with that little storage, you're more than welcome to. And I can get that removed from mine then. And I know, obviously, Surfing Cowboy's got to do his as well at some point. And NBCMASTERDAD. So. But yeah, I'm trying to stay quiet when Dave's around about maps and stuff. Because I end up adding more and more in there. As we found out yesterday in chat. So how many is it you got left to do now? Little projects?
Oh, a lot.
A lot?
A lot.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I only crossed off one since yesterday because of this Alcoa project.
Yeah. Right, let's
But why is it not showing up?
Oops, didn't mean to do that, wanted that. Need to clean my equipment.
Oh, I think I loaded up a previous save game. I bet you that's why. That would do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got to figure out how to do it. Was a little bit busy today in real life. Okay. Yeah, no worries. No worries. Yeah, just let me know when it's been posted, and what I'll do is I'll remove it from mine. I think at some point Surfing needs to be shown how to do it as well, so he can get his map up there and stuff. Ooh! I do have another project for you actually, at some point, Mr. Dave. Is to update the Wolf Creek and Uncharted Pompeys stuff on the website. For one, the Pompeys edition, the link's broken. It's not bringing up the map or mod folder. Obviously, if people are going to grab the mod pack for Wolf Creek, they might as well get it off the SGA website. For this one, that'd be nice. How you doing there, Big Daddy? By the way, because that should be a quite easy job for you, isn't it?
The link is broken?
Yeah, Uncharted one is, yeah. You click on it and it says the link is no longer valid or something. Pompeys! There you go. Yeah, it's been like that for it's been like that for ages, and I've mentioned it a couple of times, and it's never been fixed. Pompeys, just a quick one. The storage. The link is right there if you want it. That product storage. Obviously, you can run it on any SGA maps at the currently, and obviously it'll take your orchard and greenhouse products. Obviously, that's for anyone as well, by the way. And obviously, if you're not following Mr. Big Daddy, hopefully somebody's giving you a shout out. If not, I'll have to do it myself. I think we nominated Billy to upload everyone's mods to the SGA problem solved. Yeah, thank you, Big Daddy. Much appreciated. Let me give you a shout out, sir. There we go. Also, make sure to... Yeah, the thing is, I have no idea when it comes to those links. I don't even think I've got access to editing them or anything like that. So I leave that to like Dave and all those guys. But yeah, how you doing there, buddy?
Dave knows nothing.
I almost know nothing. That's my new phrase. I've decided. Vikings taking over, saying I know nothing. Oh, there we go. So I know nothing and can prove it. Really, coming from the one who did the Brooks, eh? I don't know. I do not believe that for a second. But yeah, you're very, very welcome. Make sure that you do click on Big Daddy's link there, guys. Give him a follow. I know most of you are already, but yeah, make sure to do it and catch him when he does stream. So have you got any plans on streaming again anytime soon there, Big Daddy? Right, let's unfold. And I'm going to just do a quick headland around here. And hopefully get a little bit extra... Oh, bells off of here. So we... Oh, I want... Alt-C. There we go. That. Right, do I have mowers in here? I think I do. Good. There's that. V, B. So that'll kick in once I'm on the land. There we go. And how's it going there, Mr. Enduro? And I'll read that in a sec. Hang on a sec. Euro 39. There we go. What is the difference between the FS22 PVU warehouse storage and PV warehouse storage? To be honest, they're exactly the same. The only real difference is which map they can be used on. Because obviously where Uncharted has a few additional palette types, I think it is, on the map, it can't work on other maps.
I'm an idiot.
No, you're not. Boomer is for doing so many different stupid storages. Which one would be best for his... I'd probably go with the PVU warehouse storage, because obviously that was created for Uncharted, wasn't it? And now, I just wanted to check something regarding this one. Silage bills, okay. I need this to be on swath drop, there we go. There we go. I suddenly realised, do I need to, does it have the platinum? Now that I'm not sure, to be honest, T-Miller. I think he did update them, but I'm not 100% sure. It's going to be an easy edit anyway, so... Let's have a look. I do not have access. Okay, good to know. Where do I have access? I think it's around about there. At least get some off of this thing. But yeah, have a look. But yeah, I'd probably recommend the Uncharted one for Revisited, really. There we go. So that gives me at least a rough boundary of where to be cutting, so that's good. Someone's on it if they were told. Yeah. Yep, go for it. What I'll probably end up doing is putting that product storage up on the SGA website in a bit, as so many people seem to be wanting it. I do know that Boomer did do one for the base game products, including the Platinum DLC as well. Yeah. It is annoying, obviously, having all these different maps, to be honest, and having to have different storages. I think the main two issues, obviously, NBC Acres needed one of its. Well, actually, it didn't really need one of its own, but the mod pack wise, obviously NBC had to change a few things for the icons not to drop on the mountain. I think it was the mining area, wasn't it? Oh, and obviously that caused one more mod pack. If it wasn't for that, that would have been fine. Obviously, JD has the poplar chips. So obviously that needed another mod pack and stuff, but yeah. To be honest, they could all technically all go in one folder. You just have to lose on certain things, possibly.
Okay, you got your notepad out?
Never. Hang on. Let me get lined up. Oh, stay there. B3 and okay. I am almost ready. Pen. Let me put some light on because I'm in the dark here. There we go. Okay, kill me.
All right. For the building products on Alcoa, add a 0 to the metal from a 10,000 to 100,000. Okay.
Yeah.
You got to remove shingles and shelving. Let me see what we can add in. We got pipe, pavers, block, concrete. Da, da, da. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay,
Trying
Tima
to
there.
fit. So we're removing. Oh, railing. The staircase railing. Add that in because there's a lot of railings in this thing.
Yep. How much?
Let's do about 10,000 railing.
Oh, they're small figures. What are you on about?
That's 10 pallets worth.
Uh,
Well, yeah, you're gonna have to up some of these. They're the Pepsi numbers. Like the pipe
yeah.
should go way up as well. Pipe
Pipe.
is 5,000. It should go to like 25 on this thing.
25, yeah.
Um,
These are noob
now I'm
numbers. What are
look.
you on about? Okay,
The
carry on.
shingles have. So if the shingles go to staircase railing, let's see. Floor tiles. I don't know if we have floor tiles really necessarily. What other products do we have in here? It's mostly metal. Um,
Um, got aluminum sheets.
do we have concrete blocks, pavers? We don't use barriers very often.
Nope.
You can throw some in there, and even if you wanted to put some in the design, you could, technically.
Okay.
There's plenty of room to make like barrier areas in there.
About 10k?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be good. And then I
Okay.
think we'll be okay. take out the floor tiles and put in barriers, and metal is in there, concrete's in there. Shingles comes out and gets the staircase railing. There's
Shelving,
glass.
you said to take out as well, wasn't it?
Oh, shelving. Oh, crap. I don't know if we need all the products, just higher numbers. You know what I mean? We might
Yeah.
take
Oh,
it
so you could take it to
because
down to 8 if you wanted.
I would take off this. Yeah, bring it down to 8 products and then just increase the numbers.
Yeah,
There's really no brick in there either.
that's true. Could
There's
add
no
brick in as
there's
the
no
8th maybe.
just make it a massive amount of metal, concrete, pipe, pavers, and block. We'll make it a 5, but just do like 100,000s of each or something.
Okay,
All right, you
we
can
can do that, yeah.
simplify it a little bit
Oh,
because
nice
that's
and simple then.
really the only products that it's gonna take.
Yeah. Okay.
Those 5. Sound good?
Yep.
Perfect.
Coolio.
Now I can move on to another project, try to get something else off my list. Um,
Right. Da, 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 da. Let me see something. Let me see. Baling. I kind of got an urge to use some of the new balers. Because I haven't really
and by the
tried
end of
them
your
out actually.
stream, everything should be in a folder, and I'll give you the link.
Okay. Wrap design.
Big upload.
Turn it. That's fine, no problem. Do I add a silage tank? Additive tank. I'll get more out of it, but stopping and starting more. That'll do. I'm just going to lease it for today. Right, I'm probably going to need another tractor to be honest, so... I do want to replace my smallest tractor because, to be honest, it is a little bit too small. So let's get rid of that, see what we can purchase. So what we got on here? No tractors, that's fine. I want to get a medium really. Not green. I might actually go for the Massey. I haven't used a Massey Ferguson in quite a while. So biggest engine. So we need to keep an eye on that number, otherwise my money's going to just dwindle away. I can add the rest in at another time, so let's buy that. Hopefully this guy's got enough power, should be. Dashnet is blocked by another... Oh, that was me being in the way, wasn't it? Ha ha ha! Come on. There we go. Right then. I sure hope this has got enough power. If not, I might be switching them over. Yeah, so how's everyone doing so far this week? Hopefully you're having a good week so far. Actually, yesterday, I'm kind of proud of my daughter actually. She actually baked a cake and it turned out really well. You actually look at it, you think it's going to be like stodgy and sort of heavy and stuff. But no, it actually turned out really light and airy. I'm quite surprised. Right. So I'm probably going to have to come back later for that little lot there. Ba-da-bam. I don't think we can change that. So let's turn you on. Drop you down. See how we get on. Oh. Yes. Now one thing it would be quite nice actually is if that the bale thingy that flips it is added to other balers. That'd be kind of nice. How you doing there, Madeira?
Hey, Madaria.
Um, you're very welcome there, by the way, Enduro. Since this is going, since this is going to go on revisited, I need to remove Cheerios and add oat crunch, potato starch, and potato bread. Oh yeah, because obviously you're using mod packs 1 and 2, aren't you now? So the third version
Mod.
of it, yeah. I think once obviously Dave's next map's out, I'm definitely going to be going through Wolf Creek and make sure that it works with the new pack there. Even if he doesn't want to, I think I might do it as a side project.
Mm-hmm.
uh, and I know a lot of people are actually mentioned quite a lot recently that they're kind of annoyed at just how many mod packs they need just to run the maps. And I fully understand, to be honest. Just turn you on. But obviously, if you're not following Madeira, please guys, click on her link and give her a follow. She's a great streamer and definitely needs a few more viewers, shall we say. Get kind of lonely over there for her, bless her. I try and jump in when I can and say hi. Ooh. There we go. See now, just had a nice idea. If only we had that fast wrapper with that little thingy on the back, that'd be kind of nice. Oh, the fast baler. I haven't used that in ages, to be honest. Come on, there we go. Yeah, so definitely going to probably do that for you guys. Make it a little bit easier. Obviously, the only issue is with Uncharted Pompey's edition. It does... Actually, that could technically run off the same pack. But obviously, you would need 1 or 2 additional things for like doing your... Oh, there you go. Oh no, you can't. Could you do poplar chips on your map?
I'm not going to,
No.
but I could have.
Because obviously JD's got that on his, and I think Surfing has it on his now as well. Uncharted.
It's not on my list of things to do currently.
Yeah. Ooh.
I got too many things to do.
Ooh. Now, if we had a placeable factory, for example, that technically could be added in, couldn't it?
Technically, it's a
Field type.
type. Yeah, it probably could be. It's not a fruit type; it's a field type. So you got it, and you'd have to put it in the I don't know. Technically, it probably could be. I just don't know. You'd have to. He has to have a custom baler to do it, right?
It's the forage wagon, forage harvester. And
He made a
the
custom
header,
one though.
Yeah.
A custom header.
19.
Yeah. You'd have to make it into a mod. That's all.
May have to look into that. Obviously, this is just an idea for later on, guys. Don't get excited. Obviously, once Dave's map's out, I'll probably have a little look and see. There is a poplar baler now, is it? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, you got the poplar baler. I think didn't he wasn't JD or Surfing made it as poplar chips? Because obviously on Uncharted you had the oh, I can't think of what it is. Poplar chip for making fuel and stuff. Wine has pot for chips. Okay. I'll have to have a look at the mod pack again and see what he's got on there, because I'm pretty sure there's that is it a diesel? Is it diesel production? I can't remember. Team Miller. I know you've been playing on the map, and you turn the popper chips into, is it fuel or electric? That placeable could actually be used to register the product on other maps. In this way, that the same way that your pallets are as well. Technically, the biomass will make fuel with them. Yeah, I'll have to come back with another baler because that's not going to hit that bit. It's just over the line. Yeah. Yes. We'll definitely have to look into that. Because to be honest, I don't also like you guys. I would rather have one mod pack and be able to run all the maps off of that. It is kind of a pain having, what is it, 3, 4, 5 different mod packs. And technically you could actually then throw all the maps into the same folder with that mod pack and you'd be sorted. Obviously that is the aim, the end game really, so isn't it? So and the mod folders, yeah. But I'm gonna add that onto my little list here. So after map release, look into combination, combine. I don't know. Combination of maps. Pack. There you go. Right, not my luck. I'll probably forget about it in a month or so, but no, I'll definitely. It's something I am definitely gonna look into. And to be honest, it is kind of an easy one to do. It's just literally taking the pallets out of the, or most of the pallets out of the map folder, removing the products from the fill type and all that, and yeah, shouldn't take too long really, hopefully. And yeah, I have a stupid AI worker. He's doing a wheels. What the heck? Oh yeah. There we go. So also, one other thing as well is I know that Surfing Cowboy, he's actually gone through already and started making some changes so that you're using some of the mod pack 1 and 2 stuff already on there. Is it going to work? Nope. I'm flying. Fly, I want to be free. A free alpaca. Come on, come on. Be free. There we go. No, don't go back on the bill, you silly sausage. There we go. Right. We'll get there eventually. Yeah, because then the one nice thing as well, we could also have that all in one link on the mod folder switcher as well, if need be. If Dave's nice.
What you talking about now?
Well, with the mod pack, you can have it all in one link then, can't you? There we
So
go.
what the goal is?
Yes. Oh, Mr. Darius is now blocked. It was Dagenet and now it's Darius. Cool. Well, I guess since we got flying baby elephants, we can have flying alpacas. Oh, that's a film I haven't watched in years, T Miller. Dumbo. Oh, I have not watched that in years. So overall, the Baylor I like. The only thing I don't like is having to obviously stop and then back up. It'd be nice if it was more like the fast Baylor, I think. So I'm going to return this and go grab my other Baylor. Right. Anyway, as you're about to say, sorry. I like to interrupt.
Oh, nothing. I did knock one thing off of my list today.
Oh, have you? Oh. What'd you get done? What'd you get done?
I put the fairgrounds placeable.
Sweet. Cool. It was a nice easy one actually. I just shrunk it down.
I think I just knocked number 2 off.
Ooh, sweet.
Yeah, okay. That's back. I fixed the paintable stuff.
Nice.
That wasn't working.
The grass
That's
is
number 2 off the list.
Woohoo!
Crossed it off. Fix paintables.
Now, are they all fixed?
All the ones that were there that weren't working are now working.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop, 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 stop. There we go. Oi. It's getting there. It's getting closer, guys. It's getting closer. But obviously, Dave does still have a lot of little projects to do before even it can get into testing. But I think what was it?
Getting there.
Was it 47 days? I think it was. They
Well, that was
roughly.
an estimate.
Yeah, estimate. So, ooh, who knows? Why am I going there? I wanted that one over there. So who knows? Couple of months in, you may get it yourself. Maybe, if you're good. And I stop adding things to them to the map list. Oh. I think a lot of you guys, obviously, if you're playing on NBC's map, you're going to get a good couple of months worth of play out of it. So that's what I'm aiming for anyway. So far I'm already through my first year in game, which is kind of nice. I like it. It's gone pretty quickly actually. The next year obviously it's going to take a little bit longer. Obviously I've upped it to the 2-day season now. So hopefully by, I don't know, maybe end of next year, I should be able to make enough money to buy maybe another couple of fields. One thing I do want to do is to remove this end tree here. I think it's going to, once it gets a bit bigger, it's going to be too much over that road. I'll have to see what the rest of that row is like, but so far it's looking not too bad. I do have that field over there that I harvested the other day, the sunflowers, to seed with something. I'm not sure what yet. I got that small field down the far end, just as you're coming in there, to sort out as well at some point. And hopefully next month I'll get that field of corn harvested. Actually, while I'm here, I could always grab that weight as well. Go on the front. Actually, no. Yeah, I do on this one, don't I? Oops. Well, so if any of you guys do have any questions, you're more than welcome to drop them in chat. Obviously, in between doing all these productions and stuff, I am also going through creating some new animal pens. That's another thing that's on my list as well to do at some point. So I want to get some new goat and duck pens in. Obviously, dog kennels as well. Maybe a deer paddock or something. I've kind of actually been looking at some of these fences in game, thinking, oh, that would look good for that pen, and oh, that would look good for that one. It's like, for instance, this fence here. I think that'd be kind of a nice one for maybe like I'd gone around the outskirts of a deer paddock. Deer, yeah. Oh, what's the is there any outputs for deer as well, apart from just the meat?
Nope.
No. Hmm.
Nopers.
Okay. Might just add maybe a manure output. How about something like that?
Well, whatever you want to
Doesn't.
do.
Okay. How about deer eggs?
No
Ooh.
deer eggs.
Oh.
Whatever you want to do within reason.
Okay.
How's that?
Within reason. I don't know. Yeah,
Within
'cause
common sense reasoning.
so, so obviously I've never really done animal pens before. Do they actually need an output, or can you just do the input and then the animals? Because obviously,
They don't need an output.
no. Okay, that saves a bit of time then. Maybe, I don't know.
You do need it if you want them to have an output.
Yeah. Because it's gonna be the same with the dogs, obviously, because they're not gonna have an output either, are they?
No, they do not. They do not need one. We do not need dog crap for fertilizer.
I was thinking bones or something. kind
No,
of like the
no,
doggos when you
no,
get them in pens. They bring
no,
you nuclear stuff and that.
no, no. Did I
Uh,
say no?
okay, you
I
said
think I
no.
said no. They make $2,000 when you raise them from $300. That's what the purpose is. It's a puppy mill. It's not a poopy mill.
uh, okay, boss.
Hello there.
Hello there, Surfing Cowboy Gaming. Welcome in and good morning, buddy. We were talking about you a little while ago, by the way.
I
What
wasn't.
will deer eat? So it's probably going to be like a mixture of like oats and grains and stuff like that. Maybe some fruits thrown in.
Alfalfa. That's their main
Alfalfa.
diet.
Ugh.
Clover on alfalfa.
Yep. Obviously, that is something I do need to sit down and figure out regarding all the animal feeds and stuff for the Cargill. It's gonna be fun.
It's on my list.
Yeah.
Food groups.
Yep. Hey, no. How awake are you there, surfing? Because I've got a bit of a question for you regarding the UAL script.
Tell them no. You're sleeping.
Actually, I don't even. I think Fummins has got those vehicles already, hasn't he? Converted over a while ago. He just went back to sleep. Yeah, probably not my luck. Oh no, I can try and. So, was kind of wondering, can the script be limited to auto load just one type of product? So, for instance, if we had the bank van, what do you call it, the gold van? I can't think of what it's blinking called. So it can no, okay, okay, that's the straight enough answer. Or the rocks, for example, only auto load them. Not sure why it didn't like the word crap. Yeah. It didn't like the word crap. Even though there's so much of it in the world today, I don't know.
That there is.
And thank you, Yoppies, for that screamer. Didn't quite get me there. I was reading chat at the same time, so. Hey! Thank you, Team Miller, for the applause. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with doing these square bales. They are just so much easier. Actually, let's do that. I can just drive and watch, and so. I can talk to Loki and see if it's something he can work on adding. That would be cool if you could, because obviously we would like really, if possible. Well, a lot of people have asked for like the bank truck back, maybe the trash truck back. Obviously, with the auto distributing, that's kind of a. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Surfing, for that jump scare. Yeah, obviously where it's being set up to auto distribute,
Have
maybe.
you ever had a dream
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah, yeah. Some of the
that
factories will have it back
you
in
had you
as an
you
option.
you could you do you want you could
You. That kid is really annoying, isn't he? Have you ever had a dream? No, I don't dream. Yeah. So it'd be nice if there was that option available. Do you too? But yeah, if you could, that'd be kind of cool. That was during my stream today. Yeah. And obviously that bale storage is still not working from the sounds of it. Surfing. They cannot get the bales out. I tell you, just out of curiosity, Team Miller, do you guys all have permissions to do it all? So, yeah, okay. Very strange. Could be a server thing. Actually, I haven't actually got them on here yet, so to use, so I can't even test them on here. I have admin and the others have farm manager. Okay. So yeah, so you'd definitely be able to do it if it was you then. Definitely a weird one. But yeah, I was lurking this morning in your chat for a little while before saying hi. I was kind of doing the cat trade to be honest, so. Yeah, I'm exhausted. Hey, the Vink, how's it going, bud? It worked when the surfing took them out. When he left, it said, I ain't doing that. Yeah, it is really strange. The only thing I could maybe think of is where he has maybe this additional server, AOK type things. This is one reason why I don't do servers, to be honest. They're just a pain in the friggin' bum. So this is actually Underhill Valley by NBCMASTERDAD. So it's his latest map. There, the Vink. It's basically NBC Acres. It's had all this crap removed that he didn't like and updated to work with Wolf Creek map and all that. So, and obviously there is the link. Thank you very much, Oppies. Obviously, if you haven't seen it before, I can quickly show you the map itself when it finishes saving. So obviously NBC Acres is kind of in there somewhere. But obviously you still got the mining from that map as well as like all the big forestry stuff. Oh. Yep. It's not easy doing the multitasking. But yeah, NBC's done a good job on this one actually, that's for sure. Yeah, he obviously with everyone playing and him playing on NBC Acres so much, there was things in it that he didn't really like. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, ended up going through it for I think it took him about a month or a couple of months, and he basically changed it and made it into it's basically a new map, and it does feel like a different map in my opinion. So yeah, obviously it's going to be a 4x map. Obviously you do still have Elm Creek in the middle, somewhere in there. But obviously he's got all the roads taken out. He's added in all the mining stuff. tidies it up a lot, that's for sure. That is for sure. Darius is blocked by an object. Where's Darius? He's not blocked by an object, he's friggin' riding a bale. Well, he stopped for the minute, so I can save a little bit of money now. One nice thing with silage, I not really need any because I've got plenty in storage for my cows. So what I can do once I've finished this field, I can just literally sell the whole lot off. Hopefully. Just had an idea. Where the heck is this going? Is this the animal dealer one? I'm hoping so, because that will give me some good money there. Animal dealer. Yeah! And obviously it is a good amount on the contract as well, strangely. Does this map have any new crops or just the standard one? So, it does have some additional crops to the base game on here. So obviously there's all your standard, bog standard ones up to the oilseed rash. But then you got your rye, your millet, your rice, your carrots, hemp, cranberries, mustard, lavender, peanuts. Then on the vines like your olives and grapes, you have blueberries and coffee as well. Obviously, they do need to be placed down on obviously the vine. But obviously, Dave's next map, if you've seen that, is going to have even more stuff to be placed, which is kind of cool, like all the orchard trees. Very nice. Obviously, this area here does have a big mining area. Obviously, in it you got ore, you have galena, coal, gravel. I need to get some into there at some point. Copper, salt, bauxite, and sand. But in addition to this mining materials, there is also these little ones around the map. So you got coal, you got copper, at the top up here, you got salt, gravel, ore, bauxite, and some more galena. Obviously these are only little sort of nodes around the map that you can actually purchase the land. So if I go into here, you can actually see you can actually just purchase that little area of the mine, as it were. Collect the stuff, sell it, and go back to doing whatever you're doing. That's basically what I did with that one. I think it was. In addition to all that, in the pond, I believe it's just this one here. There is silt in it, and you can actually remove the silt, use it for making compost and I think it's fertilizer and stuff. But what you can actually do, where the water level is, I think it's been dropped a little bit compared to NBC acres, you can actually plough up that pond and use it as a bog for doing your rice and your cranberries as well, which is really cool. But you do have like obviously a big forestry over here, another one here. One thing to bear in mind as well around the map is some of the roads that are on here. So for instance, this one going along the back actually has trees covering most of the road. So you'll have to clear those trees to access that area. Obviously that just brings you into the back of the mines at the bottom here. But there's a few roads around the map that have that. It's kind of a nice idea. Obviously talking about the roads up here, if I just run across actually quickly. Ba-ba-da-ba-dam. On some of these little side roads, you'll see that they look a little bit different and kind of strange really. So what NBC's actually done is he's added a tiny little layer of stone onto some of these roads. Now obviously one thing, if you do have a contract, bear this in mind, and you go over say with a cultivator, you may end up taking some of that road away. My daughter did this the other day, bless her cotton socks. Yeah, but if you own that plot of land where the road is on, you can actually pick this up with a scraper or a bucket or something and actually use it to make lime if you want to, limestone. Just drop it into the stone processor and yeah, you can get your limestone, gypsum, calcium carbonate from it. I'll show you one thing quickly because I've already done it up here. So on this road here, actually, you can see where it starts with the stone. It actually goes all the way up to the your farmer yard. Obviously, this is where I own up to. You can actually take a scraper or something and clear this whole road if you wanted to. So literally all of this was stone, like further down, and I've literally removed it all. And I know a lot of people do. Obviously in the mod pack for the map, for Wolf Creek and all that, there is this, which is a stone mill or stone processor. You put your stones in there. Obviously this particular one was direct from Shy Wizard. It does need to be updated actually on in the mod pack. Because obviously it does have animations, but if I turn that on a sec. Look, we got animations. Oh, isn't that cool? Obviously this will turn your stone into, obviously like I said, limestone for your fields. You got your, well, your lime for your fields, your limestone, which can go into other productions, calcium carbonate as well, all that sort of stuff can go in. You can actually sell it if you wanted to. Obviously, I've literally filled this entire trailer up with lime for my fields. I do need to get a silo placed down to be able to load that over. I think I've filled that up with the lime as well since I've started, so I do need to get into one of the mines to be able to get some more stones at some point. But hopefully that helps out. Obviously there is orchards that you can actually place down that have apple trees in them, pear trees, plums, all that sort of stuff. You got your greenhouses as well, so there's plenty of productions and other things that you can do if you get a little bit bored of farming on these maps. It's kind of cool. And obviously it's all thanks to Mr. Dajnet in chat with us. He did it all. I did nothing, and I still know nothing.
Say that again.
Ha ha ha.
Oh.
Yeah, so obviously the productions and stuff, obviously what Dave's had gone and done is he has created his own little PV mods tab in the store here for all your production. So you got houses where you can get your labour from. You got power. Obviously all your factories are going to need power. Obviously on the next map that is not going to be needed because it's in essence going to be a bonus for you guys. But obviously for the minute you're going to need these down to run your factories as well as your houses. In the others, obviously you do have your community buildings that will give you your support and morale and stuff. Obviously a big one that you would probably need is obviously the government building, because it is basically a storage for all those products, but also outputs morale, I think it is, if I remember rightly, or support, one of the two anyway. And turn this around. Obviously with the productions they are set up with different tiers 1 through 4. Also your tier 1 stuff, for anyone who isn't aware, is meant to be placed down and get going. You don't need any power. Some of this stuff does need diesel to run it, so just bear that in mind. Obviously on some of the maps you can buy it at like the fuel station. So for example on here, obviously where it was Elm Creek, well, you got the power at the fuel station here. You could buy it there if you wanted to. And I just realised something. I do not have enough money for my helper to run. So let me grab a bit of a loan. I need to get this paid off at some point. That will do. Let me jump over there and get him going again. There we go. Yeah, so obviously around the map there is productions already built in that you could actually purchase if you wanted to. Or you could place down other ones if you really wanted to. So those are obviously those tier 1 ones that are placed down, get going. But then you get to tier 2, which is going where you're going to need your electricity, your labour, stuff like that. And support, I think it is, if I remember rightly. To actually run the factories. But obviously when you get into your tier 3, tier 4, you're going to need your all 4 products, so your electric, your labour, your support, morale, to run those factories. Obviously bigger the factory, the more stuff you're going to need to put into it, and the more you get out of it as well. How you doing there, Master Mika? What do you use community for? So community points are turned into your support and morale, basically. Depending on which building it is, will determine what it goes into. So if I
Oh,
come in,
community was always support.
was that support?
Entertainment was morale.
That's the one. I always get them mixed up. I don't know why. But the nice thing is, obviously, the next map you don't need it. Not necessarily. It's going to be acted as a boat booster anyway. So yeah. But obviously, if you do want to build up before you get to doing your productions, you could put the government building down and build up and build up. So is the Taylor? Let me see. Taylor. Oh, there he is. So yeah, your Taylor. That gives you absolutely nothing according to that. What does Taylor give you? That's community points. So yeah, that would be your
Support.
support. It's full all of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Depending on what factories you've got, will obviously determine how much you need really. Obviously, if you've got no factories that need entertainment or support or whatever, it's not going to switch it over. That's the only thing. Obviously, if you've got the government building place down and it's going there, what you could do if you're not using it enough, you could actually technically put it to selling and just get rid of it, and then just obviously on the hour once it's gone, you can activate it back to storage. I know some people have had to do that. They've had like tons and tons of morale, for example. Not had any factories that really needed it that much, and ended up just bogging up the system. But yeah, just set it to sell. It'll clear it out, and then yep, you should be fine. Now, actually, as it's about halfway through, I am going to take a quick break. Obviously, Dave's here. Because he came up with it, I think Dave should answer most of your questions regarding the support and morale. But what I'm going to do is I'll leave on this guy for the minute, and I will take a couple-minute break.
Basically simple. Community has been changed strictly to support, and entertainment is morale, and the icons just need to be changed, really. There is no more community or support or entertainment. They just go directly now to support and morale. And that's pretty much how it works.
Alright, I am back, guys. So sorry about that. I needed a quick bio break. My wife's got to bring through the coffee in a minute once it's made. Right, welcome back there, Viking, by the way, and thanks very much for the jump scare, Mr. Jers. Right, Viking. Oh, surfing is heading off. Okay, catch you later there, surfing. Hope you get your appointment sorted out. I feel dumb guessing Underhill needs other mods than just the map. Yeah, so what you need to do is get the mod for the switcher there, Smokeless Joe. Install the mod for the switcher in, basically download the PV Wolf Creek map and mod pack. And then you basically put in Underhill Valley into the same folder, and then you can run the map that way. Right, so let's jump back to my bailing. So if you're not sure what that is, so if I go to my desktop a sec. Oh, where is it? There it is. So let me bring up the Sim Game Alliance website. Hopefully I don't need to log in. Nope. Okay, so obviously you will need to create an account if you're not there already. There is the link. Thanks very much, Oppies, for that. Once you've created an account and verified your email, which I can see you already have, if you go to mods, mod folder switcher, or the SGA mod folder switcher, click on download, download the program, okay? Now for PV Wolf Creek, you will need this code right here to add it in, okay? Um, this is what it's going to look like. Obviously, it won't have all these buttons though. Literally, all you have to do is create a folder on your desktop. Click on one of the tabs, like I just did there. Drag the folder into here, And what it's going to do is automatically link or path that folder to the game, and obviously automatically add in the name of the new folder. Obviously, what you can do if you wanted to is you can change the actual color of it. So, say for instance, green. Obviously, you get a little preview there for the background, and you can change the text if you wanted to identify it being that particular map folder. Once you've done that, just click finish. Obviously, I don't need to because I've already got it all here, all nice and colourful. So, if, say for instance, I wanted to do this one. Obviously, I've got the Underhill Valley right there. I'd select that folder, go over to options, enter in. Actually, because I haven't updated this, let me do this a sec. I'll copy that, copy, and in this little box here, you want to put that little code, and then click on unlock code, and you get this little pop-up come on. Obviously, the reason I haven't got it here is I've actually recently uninstalled Farm Sim and reinstalled it. I'd never got around to relinking it because obviously I do have the mod folder all pretty much up to date. Once you've got that unlocked, just click on that and it'll sync everything to that mod folder. Once it's done, obviously add in Underhill Valley map and you should be good to go. And obviously, if you do need help, Vikings just actually posted a link to a video that I did a while ago on installing it and setting it up. But obviously, if you need any help, I can run through it again during the stream. Obviously, you do have Uncharted there, NBC Acres, and Wolf Creek, and all that. So yeah, you're all very welcome, bud. Obviously, that's for anybody as well. Right, let's jump back to the Farm Sim one. There we go. So then any pop-ups, you don't see them. Right then. Yeah, so what have I got to do later? Dang. Oh yeah, finish off Heartlands. And probably tomorrow make a start on Alcoa. That should be quite an easy one, I think.
It's got a lot of moving parts.
Yes.
The planes and the pits go up and down.
Yeah.
But other than that, it is just XML. Everything's there. Speaking of which, I wonder how the upload I got for you is going. All of Canyon Crossing as of this morning is in there. Well, what do you know?
Sweet.
Some of them are unzipped as well, because I just copied my whole folder.
Go for it. I got quite a few unzips. Thank you, dear. That's
You
no
probably
worries.
just need to
Yeah.
download what you need to work on and...
Yep. Coolio. Are you still getting the field? Oh, which called errors, warnings, whatever it is. Hey, Derek.
Field
Basham.
errors.
Yeah, obviously we haven't got the fields all set up yet. Are you still getting them?
I don't have any field errors. I don't know what you're talking about, field
Farmland
error.
them
Oh,
farmlands.
I've got... They're out of there,
Yeah,
but I gotta add more. I mean, I...
because obviously the version I've
Yeah,
got
I
is
got...
like 101 of the things. But yeah.
Yeah, the new version doesn't have them all active. I
Good.
painted more in, and I only
I
have the ones that I painted active, but I'll add them
okay.
as I go.
Good, because I really hate seeing red in my logs.
Oh, you're
Um,
gonna see some stuff.
yeah.
I still got
Where
blueberries in a sell point. Blueberry coffee. I gotta get out of there.
where's the
Stuff
best
like
to
that.
download
But
this map? Yeah, so obviously Oppie's posted the link there. That's the best place to get it. Also, you can get it from NBC Acres or any of the streamers that are doing the map at the minute. They all should have a link set up. If not, just give us a shout and obviously we can do it for you. Yep. There we go. Come on, spin around, spin around. There we go. Hey, fun and games, fun and games, fun and games. Because there is also a PV Uncharted Revisited, but it is only logging. Yeah. Obviously, if you do like logging and you like to maybe create your own farm area and farm fields and stuff, obviously you got PV Uncharted Revisited by Surfing Cowboy. That's a pretty good map, very popular at the minute as well. And it's using a lot of the productions that are on this map on there as well. I think if I had a bit more time, I'd probably play that one a little bit more actually. But yeah, I just do not have the time, which is why I've kind of jumped over onto here rather than Wolf Creek. Kind of hit a niche on Wolf Creek at the minute. Yeah. Ugh. Right, what I should do really is move those bales out of the way quickly. If I can. No, I cannot. Because I'm not strong enough.
I got another thing almost done.
Yay! There's that one.
Little thing. Knocking off some little ones today.
Yeah, it does help. Obviously the collectibles, they're going to take a little while to put into the map, aren't they?
It's a good few hours.
Yeah. Come on, get out there. There we go. Hey there, KW. How's it going, bud? Right. Let's
Hey,
get
KW, good morning.
going.
And everybody else that I didn't say good morning to, good morning. I'm busy.
He's
I'm
busy
not
with
really
it.
paying too much attention.
Yeah. Hey, it's understandable. Obviously, he's working on the map. Knocking off more and more stuff off his list.
Let's see.
Myth has completed their task, have they? Ooh, I should be able to get that done. Okay. Right, well, you're doing that. Let me turn you off. I need to find another tractor. That's my forklift. There. Oh, that's a little bit loud. Right, so let's detach you. And we will unattach you. Time to go finish off a contract, guys. Hey. Oh yeah, got you, didn't I? Poppies already. I did actually go through the other day and lime up my fields a little bit more. I noticed they were a little bit low, so hopefully they are now sorted out. Just need to leave them and hopefully I get a good crop off of them. So I've got 2 fields to finish off planting at some point. Now I've got a bit of a question for you guys. After doing your root crop, obviously where the field says it needs to be ploughed, would you plough it? Would you just cultivate it and carry on, or what? Kind of interested to see what you guys do, because obviously I would actually plough it myself, and I probably will. But I'm just wondering if you guys actually plough. I know it does affect your precision farming score a little bit. You plough it? Yeah, okay. Well, so that is one thing I am trying to... Actually, just out of curiosity, what is my score overall at the minute? See, now that has gone down and I've not done anything with it. So it was in the 80s the other day. After I harvested this field here. For some reason that's actually dropped right down. And it looks like the nitrogen needs a bit of work in nitrogen. So that's going to be my... that. Yeah, that is terrible. That is terrible. And I bet it's both of those fields that are throwing that off. Yours is at 97. Oh, T-Miller, stop teasing me. You always have a really high one. It's disgusting. I always plough before seeding. Right, yeah. Normally I do actually. Obviously now that I've got precision farming, obviously ploughing is sort of one of the things you have to kind of not do as much. Because obviously that is going to affect your score. But I have been trying to get into the routine of doing like cultivating as well now. Yeah, excuse me. I haven't done any grass work apart from contracts, so it technically shouldn't affect my score. But yeah, I haven't cut any grass at all on any of those fields or around them. Now, if I remember rightly, this is going to Silver Run. Just double check. So that's the grass one, that's the cotton. Field 50, nobody cares. Farmer's Market, okay. Yes, so sunflowers and sugar beets are definitely a bad one, I think, there. Not sure what's going on. You guys seem to know what you taught your... I'm after a custom truck and trailer logo. Do you have a page where I can pay? No. Unfortunately, they're direct Basham. And to be honest, if anybody does ask you for money for a mod, you should actually report them, to be honest, because it's against Giant's terms and conditions. But yeah, nope. Unfortunately, regarding that. Right then, I can never remember which trigger it should be. I think this one. I now cut that grass around my fields. Yeah, I don't do that. I have a special area to cut grass. Yeah. There we go. Yes. I really need to get some cows. I understand, thank you, and sorry about... That's fine, it's okay. To be honest, my words are probably a lot worse when I put them in chat. Oh, jeez. Some of those autocorrects are just really bad news. But yeah, in all honesty, if a modder asks you for money for a mod, yeah, that's a big no-no. My best advice is maybe try and see if you can learn how to do it yourself. I know on YouTube there's quite a few videos that actually show you how to do a lot, like the decals and stuff. So it might be worthwhile looking into that. Right, where are these bales? There's one there, one there. And I'd imagine there's probably about half a bale's worth in the harvester still. I think this is one of the contracts that I didn't actually edit, so I may have to spawn an additional bailout just to finish the contract. We will see, you never know. Yeah, so I need to get that field ploughed. Well, both of those probably ploughed now, actually. I've got a feeling that that sunflower one is going to need to be ploughed as well, which is a bit of a pain. Let's have a little look. Oh no, I should get away with that one. That's okay then. It's just really this one needs ploughing. La, 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 da, da, da. Also, one thing to remember, there is collectibles on this map as well. Depending on which collectible there is, the price that you get for collecting it is going to vary. Obviously, some of those base game, like the toys and that, you're only going to get like 1,000. But then you get things like your jars, which will give you, like I think it's 20,000. You got gems, which will give you even more, which is really kind of cool. Stupid question. The mod for the switcher takes out all of the mods I downloaded for trucks, tractors, such. Okay, just to copy and paste them. Yep, that's all. Yep, just take them out of your base game mod folder, put them into your new folder. Obviously, the mod folder switcher will not delete any mods that you currently have or affect any of your gameplay. It's just a little program. There we go. To help you manage your maps a little bit better. 55%. I got one more bell, so yeah, I'm gonna have to. This is why I hate contracts. I want to give them money for their time, not so much. Okay, yeah, so that would be more of a sort of donation rather than a payment. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know who. I don't know anybody that would probably be able to help you with that one, unfortunately. But yeah, it is actually a relatively easy thing to do. I've done it myself. I put a logo onto a truck, put logos onto vehicles and stuff. Obviously, depending on how much detail, but yeah, you want. I hope you find somebody anyway who can help you out with that. What is the suitable distance between blueberries and coffee vines? So when you place them down, there should be they should grid snap basically their Master Mika to the distance between them. Obviously, I haven't got any placed down on here, but it's usually just slightly wider than one of the small tractors there. But yeah, it's generally the same as like your grapes and olive placements. Oh, what are you doing? You're meant to be going on, not coming off, you stupid thing. There we go. I'm trying to think, it was about 5 or 6 meters apart. But yeah, if you click in close, going close enough, you should get like the little green dot popping up, and you can actually then grid snap them. That's another thing as well. I've noticed that a lot of people seem to be using grid snapping mods for putting your placeables down. One thing to bear in mind is the game actually has that already in it. All you have to do is hit the C key when placing down, or just before placing down, and it'll actually grid snap it. So it makes life, you can actually get it straight rather than having to find a straight edge, for example, and do it that way. Yeah, obviously you can obviously hit F4 if you have it enabled and do it that way as well. Keep a nice straight line. But yeah, mainly with, obviously it's with the production buildings. Yeah, just hit that C key. I'm sure, pretty sure it's C key. Yeah, I'll show you actually. So if I come in, just grab one of these sheds, for example, throw it off. Bring this up. Should be, yeah, so if you look in the F1 menu there, the second one down, say C key to toggle snapping off. Hit the C key. Obviously that's then going to give you a grid snap, so you can actually place it down straight if you wanted to. So obviously that is now obviously on a straight line. Obviously if I bring this up, you can actually see that it is a perfectly straight line with the grid, and it will just, as you rotate with the, well, I'm using obviously my right mouse button there to rotate, held down. It just does it in small increments, but always brings you back to that straight line. Obviously, if you want to turn it off, you can do. Just hit the C key again, and it'll give you free reign. But yeah, you do not really need any of those grid snapping mods anymore, to be honest, for your placeables. It was actually added in a few updates ago, to be honest. Right, so that's 84, 3 bales and it's 84% done. Oh my goodness. Now technically what's left in that harvester should be, for me really, let's have a little look, see what's in there. 85%, that'll pretty much finish off that contract. Actually, might as well just freaking finish it off, hadn't I? It's really annoying, these contracts are. What's up?
Trying to fix them.
Uh-oh, Dave broke something. The world's coming to an end. Oh no!
Yeah, well, I kind of
Right.
did break something, I guess.
I was only kidding. Ugh. Right, so I think that's the last cotton contract, so that bugger can go back actually now. I have made a little bit of money at least doing some of these contracts, but it is redonkulous. So let's do that while I'm driving. Let's get rid of you. What else have I got? Oh yeah, the header. Could probably return that soon. Ba-da-ba-dum, ba-da-ba-dum. Oh, fun and games. So have you guys got anything planned for the next couple of days? Obviously, I know for us in the UK, obviously it's the Easter holidays. And to be honest, we haven't really got much planned. Just relaxing. Obviously, my daughter had a party today. She was meeting up with a friend who lives up in Cambridge now. They actually came down to where we are for a few hours. Went off bowling. Did like an amusement park thing. Really had a lot of fun, that's for sure. Enjoyed a bit of cake as well. Obviously for me, I'm going to be doing a lot of modding over the next couple of days, like usual, really. Helping Mr. Dajnet out here. There we go. Obviously I know Viking said he's got a few days off, so... Oh, I need to send you something as well, Dave, to have a look at. It's what Viking's been up to. I think he's done a pretty good start, actually. Got kind of the right idea of, for like info cards.
Mm-hmm.
Let me grab. Can I get that link? Copy link. copy message link. Let's see if that'll work. Paste. Hopefully that's the right one. Oh, you might not be able to see that one, can you? Dang it! I don't think it's going to work. Can you see that one or not that I just sent you?
I don't know.
No? Okay, don't worry about it then.
Hold on. I said I don't know. I don't have
Well,
access to that link. Nope.
okay. I'll show you on this, the stream here. So this is what Viking is kind of working on at the minute. It's kind of going to be information cards for any of you guys who aren't quite understanding something. Obviously, this is like the first copy of it. Obviously, it may evolve to a little bit more, but it's literally breaking things down. So, for instance, the government building. Obviously, it's going to tell you a little bit about the government building being a bit of a silo that can actually distribute the electric, morale, support, and all that to your factories. So obviously, if you're going to get into the bigger tier factories, make sure to get this down pretty quickly. Build up on those different products. It's really kind of cool. No, you're doing a pretty good job actually. Obviously, here's broken down. So, for instance, if you're not sure where to get your electric, obviously you got all these things right here that's listed that will give you your electric. Obviously, for your morale and your support, obviously you do need like your government buildings there. And obviously, he's just given a quick list of which ones you will need. So depending on what it shows in game, some will give you your morale, some support. Obviously, some of those images do need to be updated, like Dave mentioned earlier. And then obviously your labour. Obviously, this is going to be like your workers that you get from your apartment blocks and your houses. Some are built into some of the maps already. Some are not. They're all, but they're going to be mostly placeables anyway. And obviously, what he's then sort of going into a little bit more about the tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, what the differences are there. I think it's kind of cool. Obviously, this thing will be removed, I believe, with the update, or has been removed, I think it is, with the new stuff. Definitely in the productions anyway. I'm not sure if the houses have been updated to have that removed, but yeah. And then obviously it's gone into obviously the production revamp and obviously how it's used within the production. So obviously this is just a sort of a starter option. Obviously he's going to be doing a lot of more work into this, but this is what he's working on at the minute, and I think it's a good start. It's simple and should be straight to the point for you guys.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, I
What I
thought
could
so.
see.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well. Unfortunately, I can't zoom in any closer. Can I? Let's see. Oh, that's a little bit better. Can I zoom in any more? Nope, nope. Yeah, so yeah, definitely looking
Thanks for
pretty
the
good.
raid.
And Dazzle Brush raiding with a party of 17. How you doing there, buddy? Let me see if I can... Oh, there we go. That's a little bit better. I'm a noob. Okay, I'm a noob. Obviously, if you guys are not following Dazzle Brush, click on his link, give him a follow. How you doing there, Grizz fans? How was your stream, by the way, bud? And what map are you on, by the way? Because you're obviously playing a bit of FS22, I see. And Crofty 2010, thank you for the follow there. Welcome in. So yeah, so there you go. That's kind of like the starts of it. So yeah,
Nice.
liking it so far. Obviously, next few days he's going to try and work on it a little bit more there. And obviously, one thing to bear in mind as well with the government building, make sure that you've got it set to priority 10, and then your factories set to priority 1. So then it's going straight to your factories rather than the storage first of all. So yeah, keep up the good work. Now, how do I get out of here? There we go. Yep, I like that. Very, very cool.
Looks good.
And you got Dave's approval as well, so yeah. Nice one. Right. So, obviously, for any of you guys just rolling in, we're on Underhill Valley by Mr. NBCMASTERDAD. You may hope you're well. Doing pretty good, actually, thanks. Stream's good on Old Hill View by Stevie. Oh, right, yeah. Hillview. Got ya. How's that map? Because I've not really seen much of it, to be honest. And from what I understand, he's got, I think there's an update or something coming soon to that as well. To add in some storage, if I remember rightly. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck on the Dajnet and SGA maps at the minute. Actually, ever since 22 came out. Yes, yeah. I feel really bad, actually, for some of those map makers, but they don't have what I want. I'm like Dave, I want certain things when in my gameplay, and Dave has it all there. So, yeah. Now, I'm hoping that this is going to be enough to finish off this contract. Because, to be honest, the payout is naff. I've got nothing left from it, so it's like, what's the point in doing it? That's kind of why I went in and edited a few. But yeah, this is a 4X map. It's by Mr. NBCMASTERDAD. He's done a great job on it. And I'd recommend it for anybody who likes... Oh... to push themselves to the next level, I suppose is the best way to put it. In farming. Let's see, will it, won't it? Yeah, I got a little bit of money out of that, so that's not too bad. 34,000, so 34 plus that little bit there. Let's finish that contract off and see what we actually made. So 34.
Alright, let me see.
And 14, so that's 4. Well, it's not bad. It's not bad in all, so... I can't be bothered doing it anymore, so... let's just carry on with the bales, eh? Oh, for the rest of the day. One thing I do need to... Actually, I could do it quickly now, is get some sunflower oil over to Heinz, so I can get... No, is it Heinz? Yeah. To get the me fries going. Heinz, nope. McCain's. I think I'll do that quickly and then I can get back to the baling in a minute. Oh. Here we go. Take care, Billy, and everyone in chat. I'm off to sleep now. Alright, see you, Miller. Have a good one. Thanks for popping in, buddy.
Have a good night, T. Miller.
I'm trying to actually think, what is the difference between the different storages that Boomer actually did? Because they're practically all the same, aren't they? Also, I know he's got one set up just for the base game stuff, plus the Platinum DLC stuff. But I don't see why you'd need actually different ones for Uncharted and all that. Yeah, I don't know. Right, you can go away. Return. Yeah, because the only difference, the reason that there was originally for that, wasn't it? It was because the different update times. So technically, they could all actually be used in one storage. Thinking about it now, or just use the in-game storages. It's so much easier. And also you got Team Miller storage if you wanted to. So if you want some that's a little bit bigger, obviously Mr. Dave here, he's done a big one. Right, let's stick that there. much as I wanted oil on it. I need to turn that off because that's going to annoy me otherwise. And off that mode. There we go. Let's see, which side are you on? Oh. There we go. There we go. Right, sunflower. Ooh, I do have some eggs in here. Okay, good to know. I'm sure I had some sunflower. I can't remember if I had it in here. No, nope. Okay, must be this lot over here. Sunflower, good. Actually, I do need to speak to NBC at some point about getting those pallet stacks changed. See if he doesn't mind changing them. Because I think they're... Actually, out of curiosity, Dave, didn't you actually change them already? In the new pack? The pallet stacks. Pallet co.
I don't think so.
Same as the ones that was on the production revamp. Or is that something else?
I don't remember changing them. They could have been changed.
And you saying that needs updated as well, because it's still throwing a error.
What's throwing an error?
Pallet co. It's because the pallet isn't linked up in the mod description.
No.
One, two, that one's two sunflowers still going. Yeah, so at the minute I'm really just utilising all the tier 1 productions on here. Obviously I've got McCain, which is like tier 2, tier 3 now. But that's about it at the moment. Ooh, and the Raging Scots, thank you very much for that follow. How you doing, bud? And are you actually from Scotland? And if so, whereabouts? Because I was born in Perth. There's that. Ooh. Ah, okay. Yeah, I know where Lanark is. Interesting. Yeah, my mum's from Dundee. My dad was from over near Angus. That area. Kirriemuir to be precise. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum. Well, originally I was from Scotland, but yeah, I'm down in Hampshire now. Southampton to be precise, but yes. Right, so that's what I was doing, wasn't it? Yep, I've been around, that's for sure. When I was basically 5 years old, moved from Scotland to Newbury, for anyone who knows where that is in the UK. Lived there for a few years, then moved to Dorset. I think I lived there for about 5 or 6 years. It was quite a while. Then ended up going up to Shropshire. Then when I was old enough, I moved back down to Dorset, and then obviously met up with my wife, got married, moved to Southampton, and yeah, been here ever since. But yeah, born in Perth in Scotland, lived in Pitlochry for a while, but obviously where I moved when I was 5, pretty much lost that accent, so kind of a pain. But obviously one thing I will say is if anybody gets me angry, that will bring out the Scot in me, that's for sure. And why is that all gone all jittery on my end? That was really weird. Not sure if it was shown on the stream there, guys, but yeah, it went really jittery on my game for a second there. Can you not hear the Scottish? Yeah. And obviously being around other Scots as well, it does bring it out a little bit. Obviously, well, I would say if whenever I get around like family, for example, that's when it really kicks in. That coffee harvester, you want to go on the in-game mod hub there, Master Mika, and look for the Jackto coffee harvester. It should be under the normal harvesters section. Perth is 40 minutes away from you. Ah, right, yeah. Once a Scot, always Scot. Oh, heck yeah. Yep. Yeah, obviously my dad's a gardener, or was a gardener, I should say, when I was a baby in Pitlochry Manor, or whatever you call it. Big house up there. Actually, to be honest, when I was a kid then, from the gamekeeper, actually I was given a small chair. I've still got it today. My daughter actually uses it occasionally, put her feet on. Kind of wondering how much that'd be worth now. Right, need to find something to do with my eggs. Right, so that should now be working. I need to get finished on my baling. Let me just check that my fries are up and running now. No, they're not, so fries. And I think it was potatoes, yep. And they should now be producing. I do need to get down the greenhouses to get obviously some onions on the go and some. I really don't want to do the seasonal ones, so maybe it's just some onions. Let's have a little look actually, because I do have a little space over here I could pop them down in. There. PV mods, and that will be tier 1, and I'm gonna go for the small ones. Just add some water. See what I could almost do. No, it's going to collide with that. Okay. Right, so I don't need to get into that side. Let's bring your there. One.
Try this. I like trying things.
Ooh, yeah, tried is great. 2. That'll do. Yay! Well-oiled machine. I've now wasted some money. Cool. Oh, that's coffee. Sorry I missed that. Bud was on the other screen. Yeah. Right, so I need to get that. Open. So get some onions going on that. And we'll get some. I'll do. Obviously, one thing I've noticed that onion is one of the products that seems to take forever to produce. So let's get that up and running as well. Billy, have you had an issue with trains? Yeah, I never seem to get enough money back out of the missions when using them. But yeah, I know what you're on about. It being stuck, aren't you? Do 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 do. Let's see. So I know some people have mentioned in previous maps about the train getting stuck under the map. Unfortunately, I can't actually see the train on any of this here, which is a shame. Nope, I can't see it. But yeah, I actually stopped using the train because obviously, especially for missions, I never seem to get any money back out of it, so you can't use yours at all. Yeah, so I'm staying well away from the train. So let's do a quick test and see if we can actually summon it. Ba-ba-da-ba-dum. Choo-choo. Might you allow me to tab over to there? Fine, go to there. And let's see if it comes back for me. So R to ride train. And then we'll just wait. No choo choo. Yeah, I think what it is where it's coming back up onto the map. I think where the game is saving it's possibly not stopping it right or something. I don't know. How are we doing? So 3.3 kilometers. I'm trying to see if I can spot it anywhere. Not seen it on there yet. Yeah, it seems to be stuck at 3.3 there. I wonder, can I tab into it to see where it is? Yeah, might have to get have a word with NBC about that and figure something out. I think that's one of the big reasons why a lot of map makers tend to take the train out. And the switch of train is already on, okay. Yeah, that ain't going nowhere, is it? I know when I first started playing on the map, it was running okay. So I don't know why it just seems to suddenly stop. Yeah, the worst thing is you can't even tab into it. Which is very annoying.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. The only one option, and I really don't want to suggest it, but is to go into the XML for the train. If it's in the map, edit it so the train has more power to get in. That could possibly work. Let's return you, because I don't want that. $42 removed? Oh well. But yeah, that's one reason why I stay away from the train, so yeah. We lost 76k because we couldn't complete the contract. Yeah. I would definitely stay away from any that need to go to this Goldcrest, to be honest. Or if it's any different over here. Just got an idea. Why the heck's the thing spawning over here? Just had a thought. Have you tried going to the other train station and calling it from there, surfing? Because that's at 1.5, thank you, by the way. Let's see if it's going to come. Do 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 do. Choo choo. Hello, choo choo. You haven't now. Yeah, that doesn't even seem to be moving either. .5. Where could you be? You're quite close. I'm just going to leave that on for the minute. See if I can spot the train. I think what it could possibly be is where it's looping back up and around, back onto the map. It's just getting stuck. It's like it's not got enough power. But yeah, I can't even see it under here. Sometimes you can spot it, sometimes you can't. I know if you got Reaper's that vehicle switcher, you can tab into it. But I do not have that. Obviously, that's another mod that can cause the issue as well. Ooh, hello. Let's see if he's moved any since I called him. Let's have a look for collectibles. I've still not been able to get that collectible yet up there. Let's see. 1.5. Yeah, it seems to be stuck somewhere. Return. It definitely stuck somewhere under the map. We'll have to let NBC know about that one. But anyway, for the next half an hour, I'm just going to carry on doing my bales. Forget everything. If only it was that easy. Right, hopefully it's not too dark for you guys. Yeah, hopefully NBC will be around later. I'll have to mention that to him. See if he can figure anything out. I know he did have a play with it, was it a couple of weeks ago? But yeah, I don't know if he'll be able to actually fix anything with it. It is a pain. It's one reason why I didn't really use the train system on Wolf Creek either. Always has issues. See, I think what would have been more beneficial is for Giants to keep the train on the map, for example, on Elm Creek.
Hello there.
Hello there, Dazzle Brush. Thank you very much for that, bud. Yeah, I think they should have kept it on the map, but just have it circling around the map. Maybe going into some sell points and doing it that way. There we go. And a hydrate. Oh, thank you very much. I can do that. I've got a semi-warm coffee now. Oh. And Mr. Viking streaming is lurking. You will be missed, sir. You will be missed. Be right back for time. All right there, Dazzle. No worries. No worries. Everybody needs to eat. There we go. There we are. Yes, I have no idea what we're going to be doing with our daughter for the next week and a half, to be honest.
Have you ever had a dream that that you had you could you do you want you could
Spit it out, boy, spit it out. Ah, thank you very much there, Tim, for that. Much appreciated. Oh, kind of trying to think what next production to go into. Obviously, I still need to get my cows. I need to get those greenhouses up and running at some point. Just need to drop some water in, and that'd be fine. Also, I do have a little water transporter there, so I can do that a little bit later, I suppose. Crying out loud! Thank you, Oppies, for the heart attack. I mean, screamer. Much appreciated. I think. I'm not sure. I'm sure you guys hate me. I swear you guys hate me. Oh. There we go. It's all in fun after all. I think Dave should actually add something similar to that on his stream. What do you guys think? I think over on his stream I've currently got, oh, I don't know, a good couple of hundred channel points stored up.
Billy is a nuisance. He will be gone in 2 weeks. I apologize for this inconvenience.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Thank you, Surfing, for that. Have you figured out the issue with your bale storage yet, there, Surfing, on the server? Dave needs to fix his sounds alert. Yeah, and obviously the sound alerts, walk-ons, and all that. He's concentrating at the minute, that's why he's gotten really quiet. Or he's fallen asleep at the computer.
No, I'm trying to figure something out.
Need any help?
I'm constipating. Huh?
Need any help?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't. I'm just,
Good, because I almost know nothing.
I know. That's why I figured I'd figure it out before no. I'm looking for, well, actually, you might know something more than me on this. Is there a place where I can find the store type category defaults?
Store type categories default.
The default categories. Like I have that one tab, it's in vehicles, it's type equals vehicle. To add a new store category. I think I'll be able to find it here eventually.
Probably.
I've got the
Haven't got
XML
NBC.
files. Store categories, got them. Okay.
There it is. Yep. See, really helpful.
Tool for trailers. I think it's
right.
a tool. Right? Yes, so if we wanted to separate the trailers into the second tab, it would have to go under tool, and then we can put it a orchard thing.
Oh, you're categorizing it. Okay. I
Tool.
getcha. Yeah, just have breakfast. I'll have to wait till after doctor's appointment. Alright, yeah. Wow, that is really weird. Just as bad as crashing into that water. See, now that is really weird. I'm looking at the water, and it seems to literally change. Look, change. Ooh, change. Cool. That is really weird. Ooh, out of interest, is there any collectibles around here? I don't think I've looked. Not seeing it. Yeah, look at that. That's really weird. There it is. Right there. That is really freaking me out. That is really weird. There it is, right there as well. Just suddenly changes. What's that there? I seen something shiny. What was that? That was weird. I thought it was a toy or something in the water there. I have no idea what that was. I think it's not just the reflection, by the way, guys. That nothing to worry about. It's not broken or anything. I hope. Hey, Mr. Culp, how are you doing, sir? Right, this guy can go back now. I think I've got more than enough to get that going. So, close those off. And I'm hoping... Oh, wrong one. I want this thing up. Home farm. Go. Ooh. It's working. Is it going to behave? Turn right. Yep. Good. Go. Be free. On again. Dave needs to fix... Oh yes, I read that, While I'm at it... See, if you're not following Mr. Culp, guys, please click on that link. Give him a follow. There we go. He is a member, obviously, the... Oh, God. The Dajjal Crew group, so, yeah. Crusaders. Why do I keep forgetting their freaking name? It's terrible. I think I'm getting old. Start getting forgetful. Just woke up. Sorry, I missed getting this. That's alright there, Mr. Cope. But yes, the mirror looks like a mirror turning on and off. Yeah, it's the reflection in the waters there. Obviously, the higher the setting, the more the noticeability that is, I think. And I cannot drive worth a poop. Come on. Now I think that's all of that field done, apart from that little strip of grass over there. Obviously, the other day I did up my mirror options in here too. I think it's the maximum 7, so that's probably what it is. Yeah, that's fine. So let's unload use, and what we'll do is head back to the main farm, grab the bale wrapper, and then come back and get that lot wrapped up. Hopefully it won't take too long. And Mr. Dazzlebrush is lurking. No worries, bud. But yeah, how are you getting on there, Mr. Cope? I don't know. Actually, Actually, this time of the day and you're just waking up. That's terrible. It's nearly 8 o'clock in the evening for me. I'm only kidding, I know. Oh. Yeah, some of these trees are actually a bit of a annoyance, I've noticed. Oh. Obviously where they're overhanging on the roads. Oh, I'm okay. Yeah, oh good. And how's Mrs. Cope doing as well? I know she's quite busy, isn't she? Right, there we go. Yeah, if you're not sure, by the way, guys, Cope 1968 was formerly known as Cope TV. He did go through and change his name, thought. But I actually prefer the Cope TV, to be honest. I really do. Actually, while I've got this little tractor, I might as well get those greenhouses up and running. So I can get that over to the good old McCain factory there. But obviously the nice thing is, onions will be plantable on Dave's next map, so woohoo! Now if only we can get the coffee off of the vineyards and onto into the fields. No chance.
I could, but I don't want to. I like the way it's done. I would never.
Yeah,
It's
obviously
different equipment.
it's more natural, isn't it? And how they're actually kind of
Well,
done
we're
things
doing
wise.
it. We've got a whole different equipment set for the coffee,
Yeah,
which is nice, rather than just more stuff on a freaking combine.
true.
Why would you even think such a thing? No,
Oh, I didn't. It's everybody else who's been asking and asking and asking.
I don't want it on the fields. Never gonna happen. Got that nice combine set for it
The
now.
Jackto.
The Jacto stuff, exactly.
Oh, wrong one. That one. That one. Yes, I missed the coffee. Actually, to be honest, surfing, you could, because obviously doing your maps, you could try and figure out how to put it back into the fields if you wanted to. Right. I do need to get this filled back up for the sheep. And welcome back there, Mr. Viking Streaming. Yep, definitely going to need to get this topped up. There we go. Nip down to the vehicle shop, top this back up and then back again. And obviously if you're not following Mr. Viking Streaming or Mr. Surfing Cowboy Gaming, guys, click on their links, and obviously Mr. Cope, Dajnet, anybody else that's been given shout outs today, make sure to give them a follow and check out their next streams. Obviously Mr. Dajnet, who's in chat with us at the minute, will be streaming in, let's see, about 4 hours time, doing some more map work, getting some more of those things ripped off of that list that he created yesterday. Obviously you got Mr. NBCMASTERDAD as well, who's the creator of this map. So make sure to catch him when he next goes live. He does do a Tuesday streams with Wreckfest, where all you guys in the community can actually join in and try and wipe each other out. He is actually running that Nitro Racing at the minute as well. So a little bit of side fun as well while you're there. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, so I've got buttons on my steering wheel here for loading and unloading and stuff. And obviously if you hit it wrong for loading, you kind of go into the next vehicle or the previous vehicle. It's kind of annoying. And I would not follow that last guy. He's just a menace to society, if you ask me. sure about him. Yeah, I agree, Viking. He is one dodgy person. Now, I just had a thought. One thing to bear in mind as well, guys. Make sure to check behind some of these signs. Now, maybe not NBC's thought about doing it, but I do know that Giants on some of their billboards around like Elm Creek and that, it does have little placeables, and I think Dave done that as well. They'll put placeables on those signs, so make sure to check the signs as well. And on Wolf Creek, this is a little spoiler for anyone who hasn't found it, but there's a billboard near the... Oh, it's not Taylor's, the... Crap, what's it called? Nope. Place that makes fabric. I can't think of what it's called. Spinnery! Yeah. The Spinnery on Wolf Creek. There's a billboard out the front. Go around the back and see if you can find something there. No, man. What are you after, Viking? You hear he knows everything. I almost know nothing. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll finish off that contract for those bales off stream actually. There we go. Because obviously it is nearly time for me to jump off. But we'll get these greenhouses sorted out first and then see what we can do. Wow, that is taking a lot. I may have to upgrade my trailer. Fiddlesticks. Just out of curiosity, let's have a little look. How much water do you need? 20,000? Frickin' heck. And how much is those trailers, thinking about it? Ba, 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 ba. Let's see, so that one is only 8. See, I know that's going to take plenty because that's the one I did. Dang it. I may be upgrading my little water trailer at some point. We can talk about that later. True. Yeah, not sure what we're going to do with daughter over the next couple of weeks. It's going to be a tough one, that's for sure. That is for sure. I know on the weekend it's my mother-in-law's birthday, so we'll probably be out on Sunday, I think it is. Go spend some time with her. It's also Easter, isn't it, thinking about it? The worst thing is, can't really go out for walks very much, because obviously when my wife has issues, it's not really doable. Maybe take a little walk down the beach. But yeah, I think a trailer's worth in each there, should be fine. Fly me to the moon and let me play amongst the stars. Come on. There we go. Come on. And obviously, the last one as well, for anybody out there who wants the product storage. So obviously the storage for the orchards and the greenhouses from Wolf Creek and all that, the SGA maps. Exclamation mark storage will give you the link right now. Obviously after the stream, and obviously I've got some washing up to do, but what I'll do is I'll throw it up on the SGA website for anybody who wants to grab it from there later on. And it's basically the one from PV County that you could store all your products from your greenhouses, your orchards in there. Works all the same. It's done really well. Not sure who did it, but they did a pretty good job. But obviously, if you got any issues, let me know as well. But it's got plenty of storage in there. I think it's about 100,000 litres per product, if I remember rightly. It will not auto distribute though. It's just a silo for storing the stuff, okay? There we go. Obviously I've showed it off in the streams before, but you're more than welcome to use it if you want it to. Alright, so you can stay there. You got many issues, have you? Right. I don't know, Viking. I have been told that I've got a very good listening ear. I'm not sure which ear it is, but yeah. Some people actually, when I was younger, felt that I should have been a therapist. But yeah, no, I'll probably end up belting some of them. There we go. Get this out of the way a sec. There we go. Let's grab this. Cool. Right then. Do you know where I can get the small sawmill that? Oh, jeez. That has all the productions from Silver Run. Yeah, if you've got the Platinum DLC there, Mr. Culp, if you come into here, go to your constructions and your productions, it should actually be in your factories. Scroll along, because I know it was added. It's right there. So that's that one. And also they did add, obviously, if you've got the Platinum DLC, they also added in the mine shaft as well from the Silver Run map. Obviously, I know that on the SGA maps now that most of them should actually output the Silver Run products. So if you're on here, the sawmill should do it. Let me actually have a look, make sure that I'm not fibbing, but I'm pretty sure they were
Fibber.
updated. Yeah, so the Elm Creek sawmill, this is the one that's built into the map. Obviously, the original products were going to be your wood planks, your chipboard, and obviously resin. But obviously, it has been updated to add in the long planks, your wood beams, and your prefabs. And obviously, the link right there that Vikings dropped as well is, I think, the Surfing Cowboy one, isn't it?
What could the? What are you talking about?
I'm on about Viking, not you. You should go back to your map.
Oh, okay. No problem.
And obviously in Dave's new map as well. Was that the Giants Mod Hub one? Oh, okay. Obviously Dave's new map, it'll be exactly the same. You'll be able to do the standard stuff plus obviously the Silver Run sawmill produce. It's a sawmill office. Oh, how rude is that?
Very.
That is very, very rude. I thought Surfing had one released as well there, Viking. But yeah, glad to help there, Mr. Cope. With Revisited. I thought you did a separate one. Oh, fiddle. Oh yeah, I can go a bit further down, can I? Actually, what I'm going to do is... What field was I on? 36. Let's do this. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Field 36. Go. Is it in his mod pack for revisiting? Oh, okay. Right, and guys, as it is now 8 o'clock for me in my real life, I do need to unfortunately jump off and get a few things sorted out. Sorry, I had some garlic Kievs earlier, and it just started to come back up on me. Not good timing, that's for sure. So let's go over to the ending screen, and we need to find somebody to raid out to today. So first of all, a big, huge thank you to all you guys for coming out. Obviously, Dazzlebrush for the raid earlier on. Much appreciated there, buddy. Let's see, where are we? So we've got a few follows today. Thank you for all you guys. You are absolutely amazing. And obviously, thanks for all the scares and stuff earlier on. Let's see. Who do we have out there in the world of farm sim? Preferably on my list. Call of the Wild, Conan, Fortnite, SnowRunner. Got a 18 plus gamer mama. Did a bit of farm sim. My goodness, it's not the greatest out there today. As we got around. Let's go into Farm Sim 22. Dang.
Grr.
Twin Cam Gaming is playing. He's got 10 viewers at the minute. I don't think I've actually watched him that much, to be honest. Really not. Well, there's a few people on, but I don't recognise any of them. Some guy called Billy Alpaca 78. He's on, but I wouldn't watch him to say if he was the last person. Okay, well, as it's the only person I actually recognise, I think we'll go over to Twin Cam. So let's get you up, see what's happening. He's doing the Cayman Challenge, whatever that is, on Riverview at the minute. Okay. Oh, him. Yeah, I remember that. I've seen him a couple of times on raids. But anyway, yeah, thank you very much, guys, for coming out. Much appreciated. Obviously, catch Mr. Dashnet later on. He will be obviously streaming some more map making unless he decides to take a break, which I doubt. Let's get you up. There we go. So yeah, we're going to go over there and see what Mr. Twin Cam Gaming is up to today. So let's go show him some SGA love, guys. But also, if you've got any questions, you're more than welcome to messages or send in a ticket on the website, the SGA website. Obviously, I will be back Friday as normal. But yeah, make sure to catch Dave later on if you can. Until then, guys, have a great rest of your day, wherever you are in the world. And see you again soon.